Hello, lucky network friends, have a nice day for all of you. Meet again in the latest video. While telling stories, sharing knowledge and more, while hunting fans, those who haven't subscribed, don't forget to subscribe first. After that, like and share. Let's begin. 1. Rock on the shores of Laut Tawar Lake. There lived a husband and wife with their beautiful daughter in the state of Aceh. Besides being beautiful, she is also diligent and loves her family very much. A handsome young man wants to marry the girl. He comes from a respectable and wealthy family in a foreign country. The girl accepted the young man's proposal after his family gave his blessing. The wedding party was held with great joy. After a few days, the young man was about to return to his hometown. He invited his wife. The wife's heart was very heavy leaving her family and village. However, she must follow her husband's invitation as a sign of devotion and loyalty to her husband. "My son, stay in your husband's country," ordered his father. "Remember, while on your way, don't look back. If you do, you will turn to stone." The girl and her husband left the village. They started a long journey to the land across the ocean, until they arrived at Lake Laut Tawar. They boarded a canoe and crossed the lake. As the canoe was wading through the lake, the girl heard her mother's voice. The voice kept calling his name. The incident lasted a long time. Finally, the girl prefers to turn around. The disaster happened instantly. The moment the girl turned her face back, her body turned to stone. How sad the heart of the husband. Because too much love, the husband wants to always be with his wife. He then begged God to turn him into stone. After begging, the young man's body turned to stone. The pair of stones are on the shores of Lake Laut Tawar. Moral: from this story we must obey the advice of parents and should not break promises. Mother. 2. The tale of the child of the cancel and the snail. One sunny day, Mouse Deer was walking leisurely by the river. There he met a snail that was crawling slowly. Cancel then came over to the snail with a haughty step. "Hi snail," said Cancel arrogantly. "Do you dare to have a quick race with me?" Hearing that question, the snail was of course surprised. He felt ridiculed by Cancel. Even so, the snail accepted the Mouse Deer's invitation. "All right, Mouse Deer," said the snail who accepted the Cancel's invitation. "I accept your invitation. But don't be embarrassed, otherwise you will be the one who loses." Ha 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 ha. Instantly the Mouse Deer laughed at the snail's words. "How can you beat me, snail? You are a very slow crawling animal." Hearing this, instead of canceling the Cancel's invitation, the slugs challenged the Cancel even more. "Fine, just decide when we will race." "Tomorrow Sunday." "Here," said Cancel. "There's bound to be someone watching me win the race. Make a note of that." The Mouse Deer then rushed away laughing. While waiting for the race day, Snail set tactics so that Cancel could feel his arrogance with defeat. He immediately collected all the snails around the river. They all of course want Cancel to lose. "Hi my friends, of course we are gathered here to discuss the race with the Mouse Deer," said the snail who was going to compete. "But how? We are sure to lose, because we crawl slowly," said another snail. "We have to divide the tasks," said Snail. "You have to spread out in every grass on the bank of the river, to the finish line. Later, when called by Mouse Deer, you have to answer." "Smart idea. We'll win." Finally came race day. All snails are ready in their respective positions. The audience cheered. There are those who support the Mouse Deer. There are also those who support the snails. Until the flag is raised, a sign that the race begins. As soon as the race started, Cancel ran very fast. He put all his energy into winning the race. But after running for several kilometers, he started to get out of breath and decided to rest under a tree. But when he was just about to sit down, he saw a snail walking. "Snail," said Mouse Deer. "Yes, I'm here, Mouse Deer," said the snail walking in front of the Mouse Deer. The Mouse Deer then ran fast, leaving the snail. He was starting to run out of steam when he reached a large, shady tree. Cancel sat back down to rest. But Snail came through it. "Snail," said Mouse Deer. "Yes, I'm here, Mouse Deer," so it happened. Until Cancel was exhausted and Snail won the race. At the finish line, Cancel admitted defeat. Meanwhile, Snail, who won the race, only smiled faintly. Snails don't overly celebrate victory. Moral message: we must have the courage to admit defeat. 3. The Crying Stone. Once upon a time, in a remote village there lived an old widow with a beautiful daughter named Darmi. They live in a hut located at the end of the village. Darmi is indeed beautiful, her face is beautiful and charming. However, her demeanor is not very pretty and her personality is very unattractive. Every day Darmi always preen in her room. He never wanted to help his mother in the slightest to clean up the contents of the house. Her room is always a mess. Darmi didn't care about that, she only cared about her immeasurably beautiful face that must always look perfect. Darmi's mother, who is old, works hard every day to earn money. Whatever type of work, as long as it is lawful, he will do it. All that he did just to meet his needs and the needs of Darmi, his only child. Darmi's mother was also often treated like a maid. Whenever asked who walked behind you, he always replied that his mother was his slave. Hearing this over and over again, Darmi's heart hurt so much that she prayed. Darmi slowly turned into stone. He kept crying and begging his mother. However, it was all too late. Now his body turned into stone that continues to shed tears. Moral message: implies advice to always respect and be devoted to parents. The tale is quoted from a book entitled Crying Stone by Noor HD. Thank you friends for watching this video. See you in the next video. Thank you.